Welcome to Math Simplified for 10th Standard. Today we are starting the new chapter, Chapter 3, Algebra. Topic is linear equations in 3 variables. Please subscribe and share with your friends also. Question 1. Solve the following system of linear equations in 3 variables. So these are the 3 equations. X, Y, Z are the variables. In 9th standard, you did linear equations in 2 variables. You have done sums, problem sums on them. You can go to your 9th standard textbook and you can revise. I have put videos. If you see the playlist, you can see 9th standard algebra, and there you will find these sums, linear equations in 2 variables. Okay, so now we are going to do linear equations in 3 variables. So here are the 3 equations. What we are going to do is we are going to eliminate one of the variable and reduce this equation into an equation with 2 variables. Once the equations become in 2 variables, you know how to do it. Already you have done it. So let us try. So let us take this first equation, second equation. So here you can see this is plus y minus y. So if I add these two equations, y will be eliminated. So here it is. I've written down the two equations. I've added it. X plus 2x is 3x. This will become 0. This will become 2z is equal to 9 plus 5, 14. So this is your fourth equation. Here the variables are only x and z. So now we have got an equation in 2 variables. Now let us try to make another equation with the same 2 variables. Okay, you have to be careful in that. Okay, now let me take first equation and the third equation. Okay, so I am in this also I have to eliminate y only. So here it is minus 2y, it's y. So if here it is plus 2y, then it will get eliminated. So let me multiply the first equation with 2. So 2x plus 2y plus 2z is equal to 10. Write down the third equation as it is. Now you add it. This will become 3x. This will get eliminated. This will be 5z is equal to 26. So you can see that this has now become an equation with 2 variables x and z. Here also I have got x and z. Okay, so now we can easily solve the sum. So be careful that you eliminate the same variable. Here another thing you'll have a doubt, why eliminate y only? Can we eliminate x? Can we eliminate z? Yes, you can. You can take these two equations, you can eliminate z or you can eliminate x, but then the next equation you should only eliminate the same variable. Okay, so you be careful. Any method you can do, your teacher would have done, she would have eliminated some other variable, it doesn't matter. Okay, most important thing is you should bring these equations into an equation with 2 variables only. Okay, let's write down these two equations now. 3x plus 2z is equal to 14. 3x plus 5z is equal to 26. Now it's very easy to solve it. You have done it in 9th standard. So here you can, if you change the sign here, plus becomes minus, so that this can be eliminated. You have to change the sign for everything. Here also plus, it will become minus. Here also plus, it will become minus. So this will become 0. 2z minus 5z is minus 3z. 14 minus 26 is minus 12. Z is equal to 4. Now this value you can substitute in any one of these equations. Z is equal to 4. I have taken the fifth equation. I put z is equal to 4 and simplified it. I got the value of x as 2. Now I got x and z. Now you can substitute these values of x and z in any one of these 3 equations. I have taken the first equation. I have substituted x is equal to 2, z is equal to 4 here, and you get the value of y. So y is equal to minus 1. So the answer is x is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 1, z is equal to 4. Second sum. 1 upon x minus 2 upon y plus 4 is equal to 0. 1 upon y minus 1 upon z plus 1 is equal to 0. 2 upon z plus 3 upon x is equal to 14. So here you can see these variables are in the fraction form. We want to write it in the standard form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 1 upon x as p, okay, and 1 upon y as q, 1 upon z as r, and rewrite this equation. So 1 upon x is p minus 2 into 1 upon y is q. So minus 2q plus 4 is equal to 0. Similarly, you can do for the next two equations. You will get like this. Now you can see this is in the standard form. Let us find out the value of p, q and r. Okay, so here let us take the first equation and the second equation. We are going to eliminate the q here. So I'm going to multiply the next second equation by 2. So 2q minus 2r plus 2 is equal to 0. Now you can add this. This will get eliminated. Minus 2q plus 2q. So you are left with p minus 2r plus 6 is equal to 0. This is the fourth equation. Here you can see that the variables here is p and r. This third equation also has the variables p and r. So we have two equations with two variables only. So let's write it down and let us solve it. So here it is. Again elimination, and you get p plus 3p plus 6 is equal to 14. So value of p is equal to 2. We know that p is 1 upon x. So x will be 1 upon 2. Okay, now substitute p in any one of these equation. You will get the value of r. Any equation you can take. So substitute, you get the value of r as 4, and we know r is 1 upon z, z is equal to 1 upon 4. Now you know the value of p and you know the value of r. You can substitute in this equation and you can get the value of q, and that will give us the value of y, 1 upon 3. Third sum. So here again the equations are given in this form. Let us first write it in the standard form. Let us take this, write it down. Okay, now simplify this. 2 is the denominator here. So let's find the LCM. It will be 2, and we can rewrite as 3y plus 20. 2 into 10. The whole numerator upon 2, which is the LCM. Now this 2 will take it on the LHS. So 2 into x plus 20 is equal to 3y plus 20. Now open the bracket and simplify. You get the first equation. Next we are going to take this part. Okay. So here I have written it down. Let us simplify it. So again the same thing. Take the LCM as 2 and then simplify. You get the second equation. And for the third, take this part. Okay. Here it is, write it down, simplify it, you get this third equation. Now you've got the three equations. Now you just have to simplify it. Here you can see from this equation, the second and third equation have the same variables, y and z. So these two are equations, linear equation in two variables. So you can easily solve it. So here I am going to eliminate y. Okay. So I have multiplied equation 3 by 3. Okay. So 9z plus 3y plus 3 into 105 is 315. This equation I'll write it as it is. Here is plus 3y. Here is also plus 3y. So I'm going to change the sign. I'll make this minus. So all the signs should change. So this plus has become minus, minus will become plus, minus will become plus. Okay. So this 9z plus 4z is 13z. This will get cancelled. This is equal to 315 plus 10 is 325. So simplify it, z is equal to 25. Now you can substitute in any one of these equations. You will get the value of y, and then you have y and z. You can substitute here to get the value of x. So x is equal to 35. So answer is x is equal to 35, y is equal to 30, z is equal to 25. So here comes the end of the first